host that does the most, Cooling Baltimore, and your boy,
AKA Cold Assassin. Y'all know.
and this is
Cold
House. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a minute. Welcome back. It's great to be back. We're doing something special. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce y'all to one of the new hosts of the Cult House. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Space Jump himself, Big.
And as Cooley said, it has been a long time, right? Like, life and life for people. A lot that's what we talked about. It really is. A lot of stuff, a lot of time missed out. Last time.
Well, he must provide my back for this occasion.
Last time we did the show, I called out, a specific nobody group that is not important because they're dead.
See this?
we, I called them out last time when they saw what I said. I called them out and they saw what I said, right? And everybody
Why you keep playing around with the dude?
they were not.
You know the dude is not playing around with you. You lied to the man. You say you want to be friends with me. Then you turn around and start talking bad guy shit to him about him. After you left your ass alone, and you continue to keep trying to leave your ass alone.
I try to be friends. I try to be friends with this particular person who it doesn't matter. I gave them his group like 48 hours to give me a decision, and only 2 of them spoke. And I'm like, 2 members can't speak for the whole group. Like the whole group had to say something. So because they didn't reach a deadline, I took matters into my own hands and was like, the offer is done. Like,
man.
and
See how the man vibes. He said, oh, it had to be 2 of them. No, it was one only speaks.
no, that wasn't the deal.
That was
The whole the whole crime.
Somebody answered. One person answered.
What I said was people. The whole crime whiny objects had to all say something. It couldn't be 1 member, 2 members, a half a member. It had to be the entire group as a union. Because what's the point of having a group if only 2 of you vote? Like that's not how that works.
I'm gonna say something real wise.
Real wise?
Just stop it, because one day he's really gonna kick you in the damn mouth.
Well,
And I want to see that because I like having him around.
well, the
I
reason.
really like having him around.
Well, the reason I made the offer I made in the first place is because he attacked me.
But let's get up to the cap on that because if we jump on courses. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Space Jump himself. Dig it. Good God.
I need to move out my seat. I don't feel safe.
But they're not.
I don't feel
Not
safe.
your mouth.
By the way, I did actually get the whole internet championship, so yeah, Pakistan, it sucks, doesn't it?
I got this belt to keep me safe from y'all. You go sit down over there, Pops. We don't have time for your shenanigans.
I'm not. Can't call.
You talking? I'm talking.
No.
So listen, it's so good to see you. All right.
I'm not carrying. No. Drop the name.
I don't know what we're talking about. It's so good to see you, Mark.
It's great to be seen, it's great to be back. Like, I hope you've been doing well also. And like, being that you are on the show for the first time is like, how are you feeling? Let the people know.
I'm feeling like we were starting on the road to Zion, but we didn't quite get there. But now we can get back on track. Just the 2 of us.
So since I am back, right? It's been a while since the show, right? Since we did it, if you notice that the location is completely different, like
It's more majestic.
Yeah.
It's something out of a wild nature scene.
Last time we were in the studio for real, We were in the.
Yeah, you say it with your chest, Mario. We were in the dark place. We were something. We were something, but now we're safe. Now we're safe. We're in a better place.
We were in the Sword Shoe studio. That's yeah.
Yeah. We were in the studio. But
So now the Sword Shoe studio is gonna be held at a different. It's a lot. It's in the works. Let's say that, right? It's in the works, and we'll be back there eventually in due time. But for now, welcome to Cold House and enjoy. And the topic I want to start off with first is I don't know how many of you saw that Bam, actually broke Kobe's scoring record of 81 with he scored 83. And a lot of people felt some type of way because in no way in form in history has anyone been intentionally fouled so many times that they can shoot 43, 44 free throws in a game. Don't get me wrong, he was hitting his shots, he was locked in. Like he hit from the three, like Bam is talented.
This is how you know NBA is trash. That this can happen. This is like just complete proof that NBA is trash now. This can happen to anybody. No disrespect to Bam Adebayo. One of the best players on the NBA, the All USA Olympic team. His accomplishments go without themselves. He's multiple times All-Star. Amazing player. Will be a Hall of Famer, but this is more a state of the game than anything else. Just the way that defense is.
I agree. Like the new rules are bogus because they just can't really touch the player. And I understand landing safety because when the Golden State Warriors a few years back, like if people remember, it was the Warriors against the Spurs. Kawhi was starting in that game. There was a landing spot where Zaza Pachulia, who
Don't nobody care about Zaza Pachulia.
Don't
nobody care about Zaza Pachulia. Did nobody wake up this morning thinking about Zaza Pachulia and what he does for ankles? Okay?
He is a very dirty player. So, like, what happened was because of the injury he caused to Kawhi was out. The Golden State Warriors were able to surpass the Spurs. So, because of that, they changed the rules for landing space so the players have more safety. But the other rules of no defense, I mean, half the players, if you want to be honest, when the rules wasn't set, barely played defense as it is. LeBron at his age barely plays defense. So, it's kind of like,
that's okay. Nobody cares about basketball until March Madness, which is now, and then somewhere around the NBA playoffs. Then we might see some real games. You know what I miss right now is a little bit of NFL.
All-Star week ain't even the same.
Well, yeah, not for a long time, but I miss the NFL. What's your team, Mario?
My team is the New England Patriots.
Oh, you're a loser. You're a complete loser.
No.
You're a complete bandwagon rider.
No.
We don't want to hear any more
absolutely not. No. I've been with my team through ride or die.
Where are you from?
Baltimore.
Okay. Let's move on to something.
But let's to be fair, before they had a team, they were the Colts, right? Like before that, and
before your time.
And before that,
well,
right? The Patriots was already a thing. So I mean, just saying, you got some.
I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to be calm. I'm trying to be respectful.
But the Ravens are mediocre. At best, like they're not as good as they believe, which is why like Lamar Jackson, his contract. I'm telling you, I've been saying for a long time. When his contract is over, because he don't have a no trade clause. So when his contract is over, I guarantee you, going to a different team to win the Super Bowl. It's not gonna happen.
Don't nobody care about the Ravens either. I'm a Steelers fan. It's about the Steel Creek, know that?
The Steelers suck too. They got eliminated before we got.
It's not about where you've been, it's about where you're going. It's about where you're going.
The Steelers.
You talk about dynasty. You talk about eminent destiny. You talk about eminent domain. We're going to take your domain.
The Steelers is not going nowhere, just like the person that ended they streak.
We don't have to go nowhere. We just got to trade y'all back.
How do y'all
We just got to trade y'all back. That's what break is done.
My question is, how do y'all have the same quarterback who is the reason y'all ain't been back to the Super Bowl since, and Aaron Rodgers?
Who's my quarterback? Because I don't know. Do you have some inside information that I don't know about? You just mind your business. Yeah, we're gonna lose this year, but we're gonna get a nice draft pick. We're gonna get a young quarterback with really nice hair, who runs fast, and throws the ball real far. It's gonna be okay. Do you hear me say what they?
Now, outside of me not being able to do the show because we couldn't record, I did my own little thing where I did the show myself. It was on Facebook, and I had a lot to say that day. Lot to say that got off my chest, like you know. But but
I think it's time to switch to some more serious subjects.
I feel like when I did the show last time, it was a certain topic because me and Serge had updated y'all, and then we did the show right after, right? So what I said during that show, I made a lot of bold predictions in it, which it come to pass already. Like I pretty much was like, because Liv was out with an injury, Liv Morgan was out with an injury, so I kept saying because Dom was on TV happy every week. He's Intercontinental Champion.
You got a few bold predictions.
He won the AAA championship. So I kept sitting there. I was like, yeah. I was like, I made jokes in there where I was like, Dom, Liv is mine. Like, you know, like I understand I got y'all thing, that's mine. But I was just like, my wrestling wife needs to come back. I kept saying this before she returned, and what happened? She came back, and then she came back during Cena's match against Dom. Interfered. She actually said it was not like planned or anything. Like she literally low blowed the hell out of Cena that night and cost him the Intercontinental title. And I did say that Cena was gonna drop the title to Dom again because it makes sense. Like if you're retiring, there's no point of you holding the belt longer than when you need it. You know, you really helping Dom get put over anyway. So that was another thing I said. And then once she came back for the Royal Rumble, I already knew she was gonna win. It wasn't even like, oh yeah, it was set up like, oh yeah, you have to know. It's because everybody else has already won besides certain people.
But we saw some interesting.
Rhea.
We saw some interesting fights inside that Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
We saw Sol Ruka come onto the main stage.
Oh yeah.
We saw a lot of great performances, even from Rhea. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like there was more chance that Liv took that, or more along the lines of your projection?
Projection. I feel like this like Liv is an opportunist. She's shown this time and time again. Like she's shown this when she took Rhea out the one time after getting injured by Rhea because of the feud. She took her title, like took Dom away, and Judgment Day basically transitioned into what we see now. And then it was the thing of like, because she's the opportunist, when it got down to her and Raquel being like what was that, the last 4 or 5 people left, when she eliminated her, I saw that coming because it's a typical team thing.
So what are some of the bold predictions you have coming up?
So one of the bold predictions is, well, I talked to Serge about this already. Like, so one of the things is we feel like the match between Liv and Stephanie is probably going to be conflicted because of their styles and how they, you know, wrestle. Right? Stephanie wrestles the way she does. Liv tells more stories in the ring, so it leads to beautiful build-up. So it could be complications with that because we don't know what type of match we get with them.
So what's the prediction? I don't want to see you pussyfoot. I want to hear a goddamn prediction.
So I feel like, okay, WrestleMania for this, as much as I want Liv to win, I feel like there's going to be a screw job moment where, when I say that, I feel like Stephanie keeps her title, but it's going to involve Raquel interfering and costing Liv to win somehow.
Okay, I'll take it. 2. What's the number 2?
Number 2 is what was okay, so another thing I predicted, and this happened before Carlito got let go from the company. So around the same time they let go of R-Truth, which was a stupid mistake by WWE. And so like around that time I kept seeing the storyline it was building within the Judgment Day. Liv was out of action. Roxanne was, you know, taking her place, kind of whatever. Well, no, she wasn't even out of, yeah, she was out of action for a minute, but when she came back, Roxanne was around. No, I'm saying it wrong. Liv was there when Roxanne got moved up to be with the Judgment Day, my bad. So remember how the whole thing started, like the little
Mario,
yeah.
what is your prediction?
I'm getting to it. Like, just let me get to my point. We got this. So the thing was, Liv, Roxanne, they getting.
So you don't have.
I'm about to tell you.
If you don't have a prediction,
I'm
that's
about-
okay, because you
No.
you use some words. It's like I tell my niece, you gotta use your words, baby. You gotta be fluid. You gotta use your words. They don't want to hear you ramble on and talk about this and talk about that and hear your mom tell them. They want to hear you get to the nitty gritty. So can we get to the nitty gritty?
We're getting to the nitty
Are
gritty.
you sure?
I'm trying to make
Do
my
you
point
need
first.
help?
I'm trying.
Do you need help?
I'm trying to make my.
Do I need to walk you to the answer?
I'm dead.
Okay. Okay.
So the thing was, right, it was the altercation, right? Liv and Roxanne got to it. Dom, they think he messing with Roxanne.
We all saw this. We all saw this.
And then there was a part where Finn gets involved, and him and Finn
Carry
actually
on.
start getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
And the group has to like calm them down, like, no, we family, we can't be doing this, blah blah blah. And Finn calms down, and it's like at that point I was like, we need to see, like, Finn needs to be kicked. I was like, Finn is gonna be the next one out of the group. He's the odd man favorite because we have not seen the demon in a long, long time. And it only makes sense for the demon and Dom to have a feud, to have a match. So when they kicked him out Monday, right? When they kicked him out last week, pretty much I saw it coming. It's just because, again, Finn is the odd man favorite. They said it on commentary. He's the odd man favorite. It never made sense for him.
So this is a past prediction.
Past prediction, but it's
No.
It's past prediction, but it's still relevant to now because I called it then.
Okay.
Like it's because
Okay.
because WrestleMania is right around the corner, and Dom doesn't really have an opponent right now. So Finn being out of the group just gives them time to like either re-branch the demon or evolve the demon if I'm not like, make the demon more different, more dangerous, more, because we were supposed to see the demon fight Bray before when he was the Fiend. We never got that match because Bray got sick, and that just never came to pass to happen. So, and then Bray ended up passing away. But so this is gonna be good because we've never seen the demon or Finn Balor go against Dom ever. They've always been a group since the Judgment Day started, and Finn, after Damian Priest and Rhea, after Edge started, is like one of the OGs at this point. Like he's been around the longest out of like probably Dom and like,
That could definitely be a seed that bears fruit. I will give you that.
But has anybody heard about the Rhea and Jade Cargill beef? It's not fake beef. It's not a storyline beef. They really beefing with some politics behind the scenes. Like,
Do you have some inside information the rest of us don't know about?
the inside information is all on Twitter, because that's where it all started. Like, they called each other out. Like, Jade really called her out personally, and Rhea got pissed and was like, don't throw dirt on my name, you stupid bitch. Like, and basically they're just taking shots at each other. And I'm hoping that this match, because it's building up, it's real tension, I'm hoping that this match does not end up like how Tiffany and Charlotte match was lost long time ago last year, right? Where that shit was physical as fuck because Charlotte didn't want to put Tiffany over. Tiffany was not going to be a stiff for her and be a bitch and let her just do whatever. And Tiffany ended up getting her teeth broken because the way Charlotte, they were not selling shit. Like, it was just too stiff in the ring. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we know who paid for those teeth to get fixed. Like, we know who paid for that.
So I guess your third prediction will have to be along the lines that we could have a bloodbath.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they be professional about it, like be very professional.
Why would we ask that at this point?
No, because even though like it's a real beef, I want it to be like that Hardy Edge, like
Yeah, but don't protect them. Those women are warriors. They know what they signed up for.
Yeah, but we don't want no injuries involved, and we know like Rhea ain't no pushover. Jay definitely ain't no pushover. She from the hood, like like she not, it's gonna be one of them fights if it's not kept professional, and it's gonna be. I guarantee you, I see a lot of people trying to break that shit up before they even get to. It might not even make it to the ring.
Well, let me ask you for a bonus prediction, if I might. Think you up for that?
Yep.
What do you think's gonna happen in Iran?
And Iran is it's gonna be a lot of bodies. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be a lot of bodies. It's gonna be a lot of blood bodies and bloodbaths. But you know who you blame? Y'all gotta blame y'all president because he ain't my president. I ain't pick him.
You wanna elaborate on that?
I didn't.
Did you vote?
I voted, but I didn't vote for that fucker. I'm just like, I didn't pick him. He was not my choice, not my first choice. I learned my lesson. Well, I didn't vote for him then either. Like, people have to understand like how politics works, and then the fact that y'all really allowed him to sneak his way back in after the first term was fucking horrible. What made you think, oh yeah, it's gonna be a better time? Like, we trust Trump, he for the black people. Y'all look stupid as hell. A lot of y'all voted for him and y'all crying now because y'all look stupid as hell. Especially when he took away the food stamps for like that government shutdown for a minute. Like a lot of y'all was going through it like, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get my babies food. And like, whose fault is that? Y'all voted for him. And of course they rigged some of the votes too because, Elon Musk was a big help for that. And now they beefing, which
Of
is,
course.
so,
Because when the rich play, the poor pay.
yeah.
But I think you're on the right lines. I don't think any Rivers and Hormuz will be clear soon.
And if y'all
I
ever,
don't think Walmart rollback season is coming back. I think I miss my $2 truck of can now that all my Mexicans is gone, and I'm really upset at the establishment. Because for a while, a little bit of white privilege was working for all of us, and then took all the benefits. It took all the benefits.
and if y'all ever notice, right, whenever one of these wars happen, right, when Obama had to go after Pakistan for the whole 9/11 shit, right? Go after. Like if y'all ever notice, every time a big war happens, the gas prices go high as fuck. During when the time for the build up for the war happened, gas prices go high as shit. When it's over, when it's nothing to talk about, when they done with it, when they finally got their shit resolved or whatever they doing, gas prices go back down for a minute until close to election time, and then that shit go back up again. That's the tricks they do with politics. Like so yeah.
You need to get your tuna fish. You need to get your peanut butter and jelly in the same can. You need to get your 80-pound bottle of cereal. You need to do whatever you got to do. Like I'm telling you right now, get your bags, get your pants. It's not safe. It's not safe. Don't feel safe.
So, and for those of y'all who probably got high gas prices where y'all live at, y'all shit $6 almost where y'all at, or like close to that. My biggest suggestion is just get you a gas tank, right? Little gas, little jug like that you can have to fill up your own gas, so you won't have to go to the gas station and pay all that shit. Because you gotta protect your money and protect your energy at the end of the day, like survive.
I don't know. All those people I see filling up their gas, that little gas counting at the gas station, y'all look stupid as hell. Look easy to run. I don't know why you do that.
And the gas,
You should probably order that off Amazon.
and gas
Space
stations,
junk is spoken.
and gas stations ain't safe as it is. They be having
Never been safe.
random shootouts or like get caught lacking. You got me out your P's and Q's when you filling up your gas.
But you can get some good loud. Absolutely. Absolutely. One of the more braver and stranger topics. I feel, having you absent from a lot of clubhouse activities, missing everything. I mean, do you feel good from coming back from your sabbatical? Do you feel like you found yourself?
I do so I'm really big on mental health, right? So mental health is a very serious thing, being that I am one of the people who have suffered through it since like 2008. So like since I was 20, I dealt with mental health issues, anxiety, depression, disorder. and my people did not know about it. Like my mom never knew. So she didn't find out until I made a post on my Facebook it was a TikTok video I made where I'm just like trying to spread like mental health awareness, but make it more positive to where I'm like, you need to laugh more, like you need to check on your people, like make sure your people are okay. Because you don't know what they're going through behind the scenes, who's struggling, who's dealing with what, how they like financial life is set up. And a lot of people, especially black males, are dying behind it for real. Like I know people in general, but it's more so black males because we're not allowed to talk about those type of topics. We can't tell you. Like women want us to like vent, want us to be good listeners and let them vent and deal with their problems, right? But when we go through our shit, we go through our problems, we're not allowed to speak on it because then we're made to look like we're weak. That's what we're told. We're weak. You're supposed to be the man. You're not supposed to cry or show emotion. Fuck all that. I will cry on my own time because I'm a human being. I'm not gonna cry in front of you. Like unless it's a funeral where we all crying, that's a different story. We're all grieving. Like that's a different story. But when you literally you going through shit, you can't figure out, you're struggling, you're going through this in your head, like it's you're hearing voices in your head. So when you're going through this shit, it's telling you something else, and you can't. As a man, you can handle only so much. That's why they say God gives his battles to his strongest soldiers, and you can only handle so much, and he gonna deal with the rest when he his time. But there's no way I'm gonna sit there as a human being and deal with all this shit and not crack at a certain point. There's no way. That's not even sane. That's not even because one thing I learned, like when I was in high school and my friends used to notice, because my anxiety was super bad. So if I was going through something, I wouldn't fully tell them what was bothering me. I walked away, and they used to be like, like you can't keep it bottled up. If you keep it bottled up too much builds up. You hold it in. At one point, you're gonna explode. You're gonna crash out. Like it's gonna happen. So you don't want that to happen. So it's good to have good people in your corner that will hear you, sit in the chair, listen to you, let you vent, give an ear. But you gotta make sure you pick the right circle of people. It's like you can't tell anybody because certain people can't hold water. Like you can't.
So you feeling better?
I feel great. I feel amazing.
You know what the cure to feeling down and blue is? Money, power, respect. It's all about how you manipulate, not how you get manipulated, Mario. So you just remember that in the future. You're either getting pawned or doing it. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the manipulation. I don't know about the manipulation because I'm not getting manipulated.
Hey, you either getting manipulated or you're doing the manipulating. You gotta pick one.
Well, Diddy was doing the manipulating with his artists.
We don't judge other people on this show.
We've been judging. We've been judging.
Alleged.
Nah.
Well, for your own protection, don't get manipulated.
That man was caught.
You to manipulate.
That man was caught on tape. TMZ had hold of that tape, and then
I don't know anything about that. All I know is money, power, respect.
Well, Netflix know about it because of 50 Cent and that documentary they put out. Like, they know all about it now. So that was the number one most watched documentary or shows on Netflix. The whole on the app alone,
Conan. Prove it to money.
Now I did miss the last.
We should hear the music. We should hear some filthy animals right now. Exactly how I feel.
Now that
buy a cheap still.
Due to copyright issues, I cannot play none of those songs.
I never said any of those words.
Now I did miss the last NLW show that happened where there was some title changes, right? Or there was some.
Yeah, here's the number one time change.
Or
Here's the number one time change.
Or their crown titles that were never a title before, and one of them being the Internet Championship, which it looks like a Toys R Us Intercontinental Championship, but I'm.
You don't even shut your goddamn mouth. You know, I've had about up here. I've had about here with you and your philandering all night.
But
I,
but
I
but
said, shut up.
but
Shut
a certain
the
person,
hell.
a certain person who I didn't click with won the title. That was their first title win in NLW ever, right?
I'm just a placeholder
But the thing,
for a great man.
but the thing is, because I wasn't at the show when it happened, and I didn't see it happen, it don't count. It doesn't count.
No, it means that you don't. It means that
It doesn't count because I didn't
it
see
means
it.
that you don't exist.
It doesn't-
It means that you are not a practical element. We had earth, wind, sand, and fire. And we didn't see.
So you're saying this is a sinful stream? That's what you're saying?
I'm saying it's whatever the hell I say it is. And today, I'm crowned. I'm victorious. When you are a lemon pepper stepper and you are slapping the shit out of competition, you don't need to explain yourself. You either get it or you don't. You get it? You get what I'm putting there? You get it? You get what I'm putting there?
I
You want to go on the floor and find it? You want to go on the floor and find it? Oh, okay.
the floor is crazy.
It is. I haven't slept in weeks. Now listen, next time I hear some dishes, it's gonna be the end. It's gonna be the end. I'm talking about murder suicide. It's gonna be the end. So don't you do that. Don't you do that.
Now I do have a bold prediction for this match at WrestleMania between Brock Lesnar and Brock Lesnar's match is gonna be horrible. How you know now? It's not gonna last longer than 3 minutes, maybe 5.
Yeah, over 30 gonna whoop that.
Yes, Lesnar's match is not gonna be that good. It's just gonna be a burial. Like it's really not gonna be nothing.
It's gonna be like when the cop showed up with not enough
It's
back.
gonna remind me of when he fought Goldberg like a long time ago. Like you feel me? It's just gonna be Lesnar gonna get a couple of moves in, might do suplex.
It's gonna be like
He's
the
gonna,
Japanese police when they had to deal with samurais.
he's gonna go for the F5. He might hit 1 or 2, maybe at best.
Can't get no F5.
I was gonna kick out of the F5 and Brock Lesnar's gonna be in shock, like, well, how is he kicking out, blah, blah, blah. And then he's just gonna beat his ass and win, and that's the end of the match. That's my bold prediction on that. Like, Lesnar, there's no reason for Lesnar to win the match to begin with. And this is not even his original opponent he's supposed to face. He's supposed to fight Gunther. He was supposed to fight Gunther, but, because Rey Mysterio is out with the injury, Gunther has not been on TV for the last, little while, so. He's sitting at home waiting and collecting his checks while
Their bad planning, our good fortune.
But then at the same time, I feel like Gunther could have fought like anybody on the roster that is actually good enough to face him at this point because there's tons of talent you could have booked him against, but WWE being lazy at this point, not trying to find an opponent and just like, yo, since you can't fight Brock because Ray is slow, we're just gonna let you sit home, bro, and just wait till after WrestleMania, I guess, which is a two-day event, right? You telling me between that y'all couldn't have fit something in there? And mind you, last year day 2 was short as fuck. Like there was barely that many matches for day 2, which means a lot of people who didn't get to wrestle at WrestleMania last year, you could have booked them for that shit. Plenty of them. Just saying. Like there's a lot of people who didn't get to compete last year, which I found ridiculous, right? And Bailey got attacked and she was gone for a minute, like, because, what happened, it was Becky who found out it was Becky who did it. And Becky ended up, winning the Intercontinental Championship and all that. It was like she's the greatest Intercontinental Women's Champion ever. And, we got the whole ESPN says it, Twitter says it, and all. Like, and I started using that from now on when I'm trying to prove a point about stuff, and I'm like, and they all say it, they like now use certain platforms that I'm on to like make the point, which is hilarious. But yeah. And another thing that's crazy is like a lot of wrestlers I grew up watching, like over the last decade or so, all of them either started retire or retired already.
Dog, we just talked about this. Let them go home.
Like
They had a long career, Mario.
like Abyss retired in 2018. I didn't know that until I watched his induction speech on YouTube. Like I saw his speech, I was like, wow. So when I think he worked with WWE behind the scenes, helping the talent out, I'm like, okay, cool, it makes sense. And then they had the business venture with TNA, which makes sense, right? So when it was like AJ, who's been in WWE the longest, like right for like, cause he AJ really outlasted a lot of his peers from TNA. Besides, Xavier, who's been there with the New
It's
Day.
just about getting lucky.
It's like
It's just about getting lucky.
Because-
Mario, what you gotta realize is I'm a therapist. Do you know how many times these people get hurt? Have you ever thought about that when you're talking about career longevity?
I get that.
No, let me ask you honestly. Have you ever torn anything?
Torn, no.
So have you ever broken a bone?
Broken, no.
Have you ever had a concussion?
Close to, yeah.
So these are repetitive injuries. They stack up on you. When you gather them over decades of time, they have a cumulative effect. So I'm sorry for your own speculation that you want to see them wrestle until they're dead and in a wheelchair. But sometimes these motherfuckers need to go home to their families. Okay? Sometimes you gotta walk their old ass out of the building. Okay? Sometimes you gotta think your social security is enough. And if you want to make some money, you can go to GalaxyCon. You have anything else to talk about when it comes to your nostalgia?
What I was about to say is it's crazy because Bobby Roode's time in WWE was like very short after NXT. Like it was a couple of years in and then he was gone. Like he behind the scenes now helping. And then it's just like who else is like?
Well, maybe he trying to fuck up his disability.
James.
Well, maybe he just want to keep his disability and he could only work 14 hours a week.
What happened was, right, Beer Money was supposed to go together, but James Storm went first. He waited for Bobby, and some stuff with TNA worked out in the way where he was supposed to leave yet. So James Storm ended up going back to TNA. Bobby ended up leaving to go to NXT, so there was no Beer Money for us. So we couldn't do the taunt. We couldn't say Beer Money. We couldn't do none of that because neither one of them was together. And Bobby had to do his own thing with the Glorious and the music. The Glorious.
What I'm hearing is that you don't care about ACLs or MCLs.
I care about all
You
those.
don't care about cruciate ligaments.
I care.
You don't care about all the nerve. Well, that's what I hear. You don't care about fractured ribs and concussions. CTE doesn't exist anymore. But I'm here to advocate on the behalf of people who are suffering from chronic, getting fucked up disease everywhere. Sometimes you gotta walk your old ass out the hill.
I care about all of these things. Don't get me wrong. I care about.
Don't sound like this
I
last
care-
time. When last time you opened the door?
I care about-
When last time you helped them get into their disability wheelchair van?
To be fair, I care about all of those things, but I don't see RVD having those complaints. This man has wrestled for nearly every company he's been in, and looked in great shape for real. The reason he just stopped altogether is because he has nothing else to prove. He's won everything. He's won all the belts, titles, been through injuries, been back through the rehab, just been a main event player that he rightfully deserved to be, and showed everybody you can be different and still go out there and kill it at the top level against the best that the best has to offer.
Speaking of different, what happened to Pretty Deadly? I like them together.
Wait, who?
Pretty Deadly.
Pretty Deadly?
I like them together.
I forgot about them. I ain't gonna lie.
Just a little.
I really forgot about
Just a
them.
little fairy is, that's uncomfortable. But a whole bunch of fairy, you got to get along with that. Now that's just a little fairy again. I'm not sure about that. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to just see one of them. I want to see two of them because that makes me feel like somebody watching my reaction, and I don't want to be judged.
And I never got to talk about this on the show, even when we shot stuff last year, but it pained me to see last year when I had to watch my boy Adam Cole announce his retirement from the ring because of a concussion issue, which was really not his fault.
Well, why didn't he just wear a helmet? Because he was announcing at that point, right?
No,
He could have just worn a helmet.
The United Kingdom was supposed to be taken over. They was like had build-up stories they were working through, and
They got a guardian help
his-
now.
his-
It should be a problem.
his injury and when he made the announcement, like really shook the wrestling world. Like it broke everybody. You used to seeing Adam Cole everywhere, like whether it's him in NXT, Ring On, or like New Japan. Like this man has done it all through his career, through the indie circuit, through the mainstream of AEW. Like so, when he made that announcement, and you could tell it was hard for him to do. It was like it's the same thing Kevin Owens announced that his injury, he wouldn't be at WrestleMania. Like you could tell it's real when they really get deep into telling you full information. Like it's not kayfabe. Like they're injured and they've been hiding the injury.
Okay, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I got into enough trouble for that already. You want to see my report on me getting blasted on K what? Let me show you. There's a video right now circulating about something that may or may not have happened in a wrestling ring very close to here. And I decided to be courageous and post about it. Post the struggles we in this community really face. And I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I am going to have my guests. I'm going to have my partner, Mario, read the comments that all these malicious people wrote about me.
Right, I didn't know I was a guest. That's crazy.
You always best not here because you're not safe. You can do stuff anytime. And I want you to know I'm not satisfied right now.
Oh, whoa. Y'all didn't hear that, okay? Y'all didn't like, oh.
Never drop, never fall.
Yeah, you can't fumble. When I tell you who did fumble,
Why don't you go through these posts? Why don't you read some of these comments and shout out some of these people who wrote awful things? Explain.
Okay, so this comes from Patty Morrow 83. He said plebs and shrugged his shoulders.
I don't know what a plan is, but fuck you.
Elite or delete says just expose the business, why don't you? King Brandon 508 says, was this dynamite or collision?
Both.
Jay Lashman himself has said, way to protect the business, guys.
Thank you.
Death Hole he being says, AEW dub, AEW dub.
Yeah. That's what I was going for.
Mike Gordon 7328 says, at least it's better than AEW. XX Lifestyles XX says he put the shaking my head gift like you can't hear. No, both fans were really into it. Yeah.
Fuck you. You know what? We got more fans than you do.
X Dog JB just put the head down gift. He just, then Fat 209 put the boo this man gift.
Okay, real original.
Brian MK got the Bobby popcorn, Yeah. Vito at
I
7.
didn't like that.
Vito at 7 just puts the thumb and head down, Killer Corn with the slow turtle.
What?
Yeah.
That's new.
Jeff the Connect had said, leave this to the professionals, you suck.
Okay. Okay. I want to see you, Jack. I want to see you in the ring. I want you right now.
Let's see what else we have. So, let's see. 5-9 Design says Iwa, as in the Pain Factory.
Yeah. You got it.
The Frat Boys 120, 123 says it's a shame there's no more kayfabe.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Armac RMA Seaver 68 says, "What in the outlaw mud show is this?"
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
And so Wasabi says, "Why would you not cut this?"
Well, when you cut yourself,
ECL45 says, "The kayfabe dance, and the kayfabe and all of this."
okay. I still don't know what that is.
Francis Christ says, "Let me see Taker and Steve do this exact thing in someone film. Man, poor kayfabe."
Huh, 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 huh.
And Christian without H in it, right? He's like, so yeah, it says, "What is the need to show the trick?"
What trick? This is real life. See, that's what I was getting at right here. This is real life. You don't step on this camera, you don't step on the screen with your this anymore. Don't this show. You did everything.
Real,
Lay the belt down. You
real,
want some? Come get some. What more do you want from me?
real Celtic Tiger says, "Bruh, delete this ASAP." Yeah. So there you go. All the comments. And we just got word that Kevin Durant has broken Michael Jordan's score, like the scoring. Yeah, so he passed him on the scoring snap. So Kevin Durant is above Jordan at this point, shooting lesser shots. Which is So Kevin Durant shot 4,000 shots less than Jordan and surpassed him on the list. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we like to bring you to the end of the show. Sorry, my bad. So, yeah, so, oh shit, wait, what's going on? Oh, so yeah, other words in sport. Mercedes Moné had dropped one of her titles recently. I didn't see the match yet per se, but I did hear about it, so I have to watch that back. The last thing I watched of Mercedes probably from a few weeks ago when she had her title defense. So and as far as WWE goes, man, I'm trying to figure out what's the direction they're gonna go with LA Knight, because I feel like at this point LA Knight he needs to have a title match somewhere down the line, and I feel like they're wasting this man's talent for real because they're just booking him any type of way. And the booking, let's be real, the booking for the last couple of months has sucked. People have not been properly booked right. Bailey deserves to be women's champion soon because I don't understand why she's not.
What about what I deserve? Huh?
And what do you deserve?
An apology, motherfucker.
Was there an apology?
You know why he got you.
What's that?
What's that?
What's that?
What's that? Need I remind you how you keep antagonizing certain people and I keep getting dragged in and you keep trying to make it my problem? You can't shut your fucking mouth.
Well, to be fair,
I got told the fuck down on YouTube.
to be fair, I never told this person to do that. That was on him.
It don't matter if you told him or not. You kept dragging my name into the situation.
Man,
Yes, he's going to come after me.
I mean, it's true that you did sit there when everything happened.
Hey, yo,
I'm just saying though. When the incident
I was
started,
doing my job. You were supposed to be doing your job.
And I
you
was.
asked me for advice after the show, and I told you my advice.
right?
Let it go. Don't go after this man. You're not a wrestler. Don't do it.
And I
What did you
did.
do? What did you do?
I didn't.
You antagonized him, right? You antagonized him?
I don't recall.
Did you keep talking shit?
Maybe
Did you constantly keep talking shit on commentary?
it's possible.
Did you keep talking shit in the message group?
Possible.
Oh, possible? Plausible. Motherfucker, I got receipts. I got dragged into every fucking conversation for no reason.
Well, if we're being honest, right, it was times when I wasn't in the chat and I got brought up by those same people.
And that made you bring me up.
The truth is the truth. You know, it happened the way it happened. And certain people in the prime money objects got what they deserve. And that's why certain people,
So why did I get
huh?
Huh?
The question is, what happened when I got choked out for real? Where were you?
Same place that I was after you. I got choked up on the fucking floor of the goddamn studio. That's where the fuck I was, in the studio, when you got choked out. See the video? Yes. And I immediately thought, okay, maybe I should reach out and see if he's okay. But then you do your goddamn message and your speech and you do all this shit where you implicate me. And I'm like, okay,
That's not true.
now I have to.
That's not true. That's not how it started.
That is how that started.
The thing
That
was,
is how that started.
the
That is how that
the thing was, I tried to give certain people an olive branch. We gave them 48 hours to, you know.
My nigga,
decide if they
you
want to
didn't give
be-
them an olive branch, you gave them an ultimatum, and there's a goddamn difference. And then you go and say shit about me, and it's almost like you're giving me an ultimatum too. The only difference is, I was gonna attack you over it. No. I should. I should talk about right here. I should use this title and beat you over the head with it. But I'm giving you the opportunity live to apologize to me.
Can I get a chance to think about it for a second?
You know I got Inca on speed dial, right?
But Inca's on my side now.
Inca's not on your side. Inca's not on anybody's. Inca's on Inca's side. That's why me and you get along. If I call Inca right now and ask him to beat your ass, he will beat your ass.
That's not how the plan.
You want that?
That's not part
You
of
want
the-
that?
That's not part of
You
the
want
plan.
that?
His issue.
You want that?
His issue.
You want that?
Is with
You want
content.
that? Do you want that?
His issue is
You
with
want
content.
that? Do you want that?
His issue is
Do
with
you
content.
want to bet?
His issue
Do you
His
want
issue
to bet?
is with Papa.
Internet, do you want to bet? Place bets now. If I call Inca and tell him to show up here in the Cult House Studio to beat this man's ass, will it happen? Place bets now. Leave them in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think.
He's not gonna do it now. I'm gonna tell you why.
Could you gonna apologize?
I'm
Could
telling
you
you.
gonna apologize?
No.
Could you gonna apologize?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Could you gonna apologize?
I'm gonna tell
Could
you
you gonna
why.
apologize?
I'm
It's
gonna,
because you're gonna apologize.
I'm gonna tell you why.
It's because you're going to apologize.
It's because Inca saw the light. He saw the light running with those crappy, whiny objects, and he got out when it was necessary. And now him and Papa Sin don't get along. And even the Reaper is on. He caught on too. He found out. You know, the hard. I try to tell everybody because I literally called it. I predicted it.
This is why you don't get your ass kicked twice.
I
See, you're
predicted
still talking shit about Papa San. That's not going to be.
I'm not talking shit.
But
I'm
you're
just,
just sitting here and you're talking about how everybody saw the light and all this other shit.
they did.
That's whatever. But you're forgetting that that has nothing to do with the fact that me and Inca are buddies. And if I call Inca, Inca fucks you up.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to get through it later.
This
You're going to get through it later.
This is what
You're
happens.
going to later.
This is what happens when people don't know the plan. There is a plan. It just you'll never know, we'll never see it coming. Like it's just, you know, and that's the beauty of it. You have to leave people guessing. You have to keep them guessing, right? Now, yeah, like I said, Kevin Durant finally he passed Jordan with 4,000 less shots, whatever. They just announced it that he's passed Jordan on the list. What to do? At the end of the day, people were gonna pass Jordan, Kobe. It don't matter. Like, you know, the only person they're not gonna pass is LeBron, and LeBron took 20 seasons to break everyone's record. So it's like, and then he's almost at what 60,000 almost.
Lucky I've been told to come back on set to babysit.
Baby,
Otherwise,
babysitting is
and making my phone.
babysitting is such a crazy.
Hey, roll 2.5 more meters in the top.
Babysitting is such a crazy statement to make, right?
You'll be alright.
Because who is
Hey, why don't we talk about crab ass LeBron? Who the fuck about LeBron James?
Because who needs a babysitter if not me?
James?
Like, I
Over here talking about goddamn LeBron James. Anybody can talk about LeBron James.
well, I mean,
But I will congratulate KD. KD, congratulations, bro. You work hard. You work and you work hard like the gamers of old. You don't sit there and get wrapped up. You do the work. You go out there every night and you make a killing on the fucking field. That's how you do. That's fucking basketball. That's the game.
on the court. Yeah,
That's the fucking game.
it's a court, you know, but I get your point. Now, if you was talking about Lamar Jackson, I understand.
Yo, listen, we ain't gonna talk about that.
It's contract.
So I got a question. Now, were you guys in here talking earlier about anything WrestleMania?
Yes, we were.
What were you guys
The Rhea and Jade situation,
You all know that's pretty full bar right now.
Liv and Stephanie,
That's a match that I would like to be good, but I'm afraid it might not be.
Dom and the Demon since been kicked out of the day.
I think that could be a decent match, but I don't know that that's the match.
Okay.
I want it to be, but it's got potential considering who we got in here.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Brock and Owen?
We did.
Did we talk about Randy Cody?
We didn't bring it in.
Why wouldn't you bring that up? This is
We,
what
we,
win, right?
we were gonna get to that, but then Corey,
This is the
I mean, hey,
yeah. This
Hey.
is the
decided to, you know,
Space jump.
yeah.
yeah, space jump, space bar further away from
Oh,
the
he
topic.
So
Keep it up.
see, you just make it too many enemies, bro.
I'm not making anything, I'm saying.
Okay,
Space bar.
let's start with this. Let's start with this whole Cody Orton situation.
Right,
This dates back what 20 years now.
yeah,
This is the story long in the making from the breaking up of Legacy.
yeah,
This is the story that and people forget, like, Cody and Randy had been in the ring together against each other until what, this past year?
yeah,
Since then? So it took over 19 years before they got back in the same ring together?
yeah. And Cody to go and do his thing and Ring of Honor and AEW and New Japan, and, like, really build his, like, I'm a star, whether y'all want to see me as it or not, like, I'm a main eventer.
Right. So I find it interesting. Two things here. The first thing being that Orton is going in as a heel, but not any old heel. He's going back in as 2008, 2009.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to punch you in your head and fuck your feelings, Orton. And oh, is that the boss? Is that Adrian? Is that Prince? Is that the Prince? Hey, we live. What's up, Prince? Just chilling. Hey, say hello to the Cold House Nation there. Hey, the Prince himself of NLW, ladies and gentlemen. This is Austin James. Say hello.
Yes. Hey.
I'm going to correct you, Mr. Commentator, sir. Not Cold House when the Prince is on. This is Empire. I've got it. Get you in studio.
Yeah.
Whenever. All right, I'll tell you what, since it's whenever, right? How about, say, the 29th? 29th? If we are make it clear for the 29th to be the next show, 29th. If not, we got you on the next show when we get everything together. Bet. Y'all heard it here first. words, we getting AJ the Prince himself in the studio very, very soon on the next show, whether that's next weekend or the following. He's in the studio with us.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to the crowd? Don't. Well, we got. I'm not gonna stop, but why we got to do that? Oh,
Damn.
Yeah.
No more
Mario
party.
parties and shit.
No party bus or nothing.
Oh, by the way, you're gonna love me next weekend. That's all. That's all. Anything you want to say to the monk next to me?
It's all. Exactly. Thank you. Like, yeah. I try to explain.
Nah, he got me fucked up. He got me caught up and choked out. Nah, fuck him. Fuck him.
I don't recall that.
You recall, you know what? You shut your damn whore mouth. Okay? You shut your whore mouth. Don't say shit else. No, that was him.
Exactly.
Don't talk. No, don't twist this shit on me. I will never go back and forth with Mama said because I'm not crazy. I'm not fucking crazy.
It was all him. I didn't do anything.
You know what? Again, you shut your lying whore mouth, okay? Shut it. That's why you need someone like all
I think they condescended to
you see the way he talked? This is what happens when you eat corn the long way.
Did he not come to the table while I was on commentary and call him next?
But I'm gonna give you back the coolie. But see the times. See the times.
Yeah, I see that, right? How
So, bro,
crazy. It's never my fault.
I'm happy. We get the Prince on the next show. It'll be somebody that can have one here who's confident. It's not you.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
Okay.
yeah,
Back to the content. So we were initially talking. Cody and Orton. So this point where they have their first match in over 19 years.
Yeah.
Which is okay. It's not fantastic, but it's okay because it's missing something. And we go all of the whole year up to this point with the teasers that Cody is the one who's going to heal.
yeah,
They've been teasing that since last week.
yeah. Probably since before Cena did the heel turn, The Rock tried to get him to change. He ended up saying, "This is my people, my ring. I left my soul, and this is like I gave my soul to them a long time ago." And Cena turns heel, and we get the whole Cena bit for like the last 7 months of him being a heel before he decided to turn babyface again. Which it makes sense, but certain matches were booked stupidly, like the Lesnar thing. Which, you know,
There are some things. We'll talk about it. But we get to that point, right? And we don't flip Cody, we flip Orton. But we flip Orton with something that is very amazing. Very minuscule to some people. But if you pay attention to the history, it makes sense. You flip Orton with a simple line. I need you to be the best version of. What's the best version of Orton?
his whole anti-business predator. Yeah.
Yeah, Tourette's Orton.
Yeah. Because this man is calculating, he's dangerous, you don't know when he's gonna like strike.
And he just literally day one, first person he punted in the head was Cody.
This
And then day two was,
Triple H,
and day three was Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
And not once, not
Like,
twice,
like 3
times.
and he got Foley This man got like,
Yeah, he caught Foley. Like, the Rob Van Dam ones were the best.
then when he
Rob Van Dam selling
Yeah.
is the best selling.
yeah.
There's no best.
And the crazy part is this from the time like Orton had like kissed Stephanie in front of Triple H and popped into the ring and literally looked at him like, yeah, I'm kissing your bitch. It's like you can't do nothing about it, bro. Like, to just take it. Like, just,
I put her on her ass, and then I'm gonna put you on your ass. That's gonna be it. It was for a while.
so many people caught abuse from Orton, like Stacey Keebler being one of them. Like, it's supposed to be like they supposed to they were supposed to be dating for a minute, and then he just one day in the ring started. And I felt more bad for Stacey because I'm like, it's Stacey. She's hometown veteran. Like, it's
Like, so, yeah, for those of y'all who don't know, Stacey is a DMV girl. So,
proudly, she went to the shows before she even got super popular. Like,
she actually used to be a cheerleader. It was family as well. So, that was before she got picked up by, what, Dallas?
Yep.
Yeah, so,
Stacey has history out here, like plenty.
yeah, her family's fine.
That is beautiful right there. Like legends, like legends.
Oh, yeah. So, I find it interesting that this was the term we took. But I do think that heel Orton versus a face Cody is a much better match, especially if, and this had better be the situation, Orton wins.
Yeah.
Orton has to win. Not because Cody is stale, but because it makes everything better. Orton is already on his last couple of years.
Yeah.
You're not going to let him beat John Cena's title reigns. You might let him tie, but you're not going to let him beat the number. Let him get number 15 in it. Let him have that. Let him go on a 6-month tear. He doesn't have to. Let him go on 6 months on a tear. Let him keep doing what he's doing right now. Destroying people left and right. Watching him destroy Matt Cardona after asking for forgiveness before doing the act is a beautiful symbolic. Anybody who goes out the streets, you understand what this is. So it's beautiful in every sense of nature. And if you just let him keep doing what he's doing after he wins the title, it's picture perfect. And then we crown, we don't put the title back on Cody.
Right.
I don't think Cody touches the title. Have a rematch with Orton, have Orton like destroy Cody in the most vicious way.
Right. And then Cody takes some time off and leaves that like kayfabe and go off TV.
Correct. Take him off TV for a bit, let him get refreshed. Let Cody come back and kill him. Versus he comes back for, like Cody and Orton built the idea that Cody is Orton's final opponent on his way out the door. That's how you put him over. But by that point, have Orton already dropped the title to somebody. Who do you drop it to? Well, you've been making a nice little list of people there for a while now. So we've got Gunther in the mix.
Right.
We now have Oba Femi, who's taking part of what was initially plans for Gunther. But because Gunther is sidelined due to Rey Mysterio being sidelined, which is still a very stupid thing,
Yeah.
that makes two big name contenders. And then you've got Javon Evans.
Right.
Getting bouncing.
Correct.
Whoop that trick.
You got correct. Not Trick Williams. Trick Williams is a very, very underrated pick.
And I like how Booker is like so over on him because it's like a younger
So
version of him.
this is what I'm gonna say. My thoughts about Trick Williams on the main roster right now is that he's not hyped enough. They are looking at him as just like this upstart kid. They don't see what everybody else saw in NXT, which is terrible. Trick Williams is basically a masterclass in when you are the perfect specimen for Vince's world
Yeah.
and you can do it all. Booker T understood the assignment. Booker T made sure to put this boy. What you need is every time Trick Williams has a match.
Book
Look at the
him on commentary.
commentary.
Yeah. Just have him come on commentary and call to action.
Or if you're not gonna do that, I got two people over here to the side, one named Cooley, the other one named Big A. They can come and call this man's match. I'm not that hard on the Trick Williams bandwagon like most people are. I like the guy. I do. Do I think there are people better than him? Yes. But I would still put him over more than freaking Michael Cole or goddamn, what's his name? What's the new guy's name? The new guy.
Shit. Damn it.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
how
I'm talking you are. Born Anthony.
Yeah, born. And it's not just that he's born. It's because he has to make himself seem less exciting compared to his parents.
You can't even have Bailey call his match and she will do a great job.
He's trying to do a goddamn commercial.
You're not wrong. And speaking on what you just said, I am going to put this out in the ether. Bailey, retire from in-ring, go to commentary. You on commentary is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Please do commentary for the love of me, for the love of one of your biggest fans. Do it for me. Do it for me.
I feel like Bailey needs to have another title. I keep booking her
Bailey.
just the way y'all are booking her horribly. Just to force her to go out the door.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. There are 3 different occasions where Bailey should have won, and WWE made a terrible call on Bailey not winning. And that's been the past 2 years. This is the sign. We think you're good, but
I don't think you're that good.
and that's saying a lot because after looking at what happened when they were saying that about Bailey back then, Bailey carried the company through a crisis.
Yep.
She carried the company through lockdown. And she was the most entertaining female wrestler on the roster. Night in, night out, no crop, no nothing. Made everything work. Made sure that she made all her bits mean something. And she was very good at it. And even afterwards, Damage Control should have been so much more. You'd have let them cut the way they were cutting. But she did. And then,
Especially with before Mercedes left, the tag team title run, when they got the build up they got and they were killing everybody at the point,
it was a beautiful thing. It was. And let's talk about current. I kind of believed a little bit in the game with the split percent.
right.
I actually like the idea. I do. It's a weird scenario. We've seen other people do it better. Now, if you would have let her continue that gimmick before you dropped it only after 2 weeks of it,
Yeah.
I think it was. Because her coming out and you not know what Bailey you were going to get is an amazing idea. It's an amazing idea. Just think about it. You come down to the ring and you're thinking like you're getting, the role model.
Right.
Ding dong hello. And suddenly you get the hug.
Yeah.
Which puts on an entirely different match. And you get different finishes. So
And
instead of you doing Brooklyn, which she's gone out to say she loves it. It's a move that she's been using ever since she's on the Indies.
right.
But everybody else hates it.
The submission hold that she tries to do, that she does, that everybody can't really, because they still.
Well, it's not a finisher. It's just
the finisher. Yeah.
so. It's one of those things. She loves them. She knows that people hate it.
Because they don't know how to actually.
Right. And there's some people she works with, she gets in smoothly. It's easy, it's like that. Other people, it's kind of funky. She gets that, they get that, we get that, we all get that. It's understandable. But as a heel, it's a move that works. So you get that for your finish. But if you get Hugger Bailey, You're getting Bailey Bell.
Yeah.
You're getting the Bailey splashes.
Yeah.
Which people forgot. She stopped doing all the back elbows and splashes when she stopped doing the hug. All that stopped. You get all that point of offense.
And I really love the interaction she had with Michael Cole.
Yeah.
They would go at each other and he'd say something to her and she would like, shut up, Michael, or like something like that.
And you can get stuff like that from her still when she's the role model. But when she's Hugger, it's her geeking out, nerding out with everybody. She's giving high fives and hugs, and it's beautiful. And the idea that you never know which one's coming to the ring,
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful idea on paper, but then they dropped it. And now I'm just like, I actually wanted more of this stuff. And more people wanted to watch to see where this was going to go. People were actually into it. But they dropped it because they thought it was. I personally, yes, it's a little campy. But what's wrong with a little bit of campiness?
Yeah.
When you know the person can make it work.
Even
Bailey can make anything work. From being serious to being a goofball, she can make it work.
Even your favorite killer and horror movies have had a little bit of the goofy side where you can't tell which one you're gonna get. Like, are you gonna get like, the Freddy that just torments you and haunts you in your dreams and just chases you around but doesn't kill you yet, but he's thinking about doing it, that you survive, so he lets you live on throughout part of the story, and then when he finally gets you at the end, it's just like, you know what? It's time now. You gotta go. Like, it's like you never know which one. So it's like it go hand in hand. Where it's like it worked. Like even with Chucky. Look how Chucky started out. Chucky was a regular doll, right? He was nice to everybody. He said his catchphrases, and I'm Chucky. And we're friends to the end. Like, you didn't know what he was gonna be when he became. Like, and to this day, when I seen the Chucky, I seen one of them Chucky pop dolls with like in Book Amelia when we went to Houston for her, and I was like, that's fire. Like,
True.
But the thing was, I was like, for years as a child seeing Chucky for the first time after watching Child's Play, I'm like, he had me terrified where I'm like, I don't want that fucking phone out. And I think Cabbage Patch, I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna turn it live and kill me.
So, but my point is, you have this many people in the field right now. And that's before you get to Seth's, Rollins, Cody's.
Right.
Your stereotypical picks. But the one person everybody figures should at least touch the gold by at least once still hasn't, and I think we've missed our chance to do something.
And it's pretty sad.
Can I get a night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are dropping the ball with LA Knight because this man should have been champion a long time ago, in my opinion. Like, really, so many people he could have feuded for the title at the point. Like, when the main ones who were champion was Seth, Roman, Cody, Cena, and that's about it for the time being. Like, they just kept switching hands every other 6 to 7 months or so.
Yeah, and he was on a huge wave of momentum, and they just did nothing with it. And then they did the same thing to my boy Sammy.
Especially
Sammy
after,
should have had the title at least twice by now.
especially after he fought Bray. And then it was like, you had this man win the Intercontinental Championship just to like lose it after the fact to, Braun Breaker. Which I'm fine with Braun Breaker as a fan, but that short title run didn't make sense because it's like you gave Sammy the title to be a placeholder to someone else. And it's just like, what was the point?
It's called hot shot booking, and it's their way of doing things to, crowd thinks we're being a little bit too easy to read. Let's shake things up a little bit. Let's swerve for the sake of swerving, and then go right back to what the original plan is later.
Like they did with
The
Kofi.
next night. And it's always fucking stupid. Do not do stuff like that for the sake of trying to keep yourself unpredictable.
Yep. I did it to Kofi, and look what happened. Like, put the title right back on Brock. And AJ almost beat him. Yep, he almost beat Brock, and Brock kept the title for a minute, and then he lost to Roman again, and Roman went on his Brain.
Like, so, and we're talking about this, and it's making me think about the next thing that I have to think about. I want to start by saying this. It should not be Roman and Punk at me this way. That sounds weird, but let me explain what I mean. It should not be this way. Punk literally fucked Drew McIntyre over with his promo and ruined plans for Drew at Mania. Drew was supposed to drop the title at Mania and then leave to go to a new holiday. That was initially the plan. Punk went, did that promo, called him the B Show, called him the B Hero, and then ruined everything and made Roman have no choice but to change his plans in the back because Punk did that promo. And that screwed over Drew because now, well, what do we do with the title now? The title is not going to be on the line. Let's put it in the back. Drew should fight somebody for the title, obviously. Well, no, let's do this. We're already still planning Cody and Orton. Let's put the title in this. Well, how are we going to get that? Let's just take the title off of Drew and give it back.
Right.
And I know Drew's this. You notice he hasn't been back on TV. He left early. He
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to be gone. He wasn't supposed to leave until after Mania to start shooting. He took the time. He went home. He's with the family. And I know he's got to be pissed. Yeah.
Yeah, he fought Jacob.
Oh, did he come back? Oh, yeah, they did the bit to write him off. So, okay.
Let him go off from steam and like,
Yeah. Because they know he's missed. And he should be. I would be. Like, my plans get fucked over because somebody else decided to be an asshole about everything.
Yeah.
It, like, for as much as I love Punk in ring back,
Right.
I must say that every once in a while when I see him do stuff like this, I'm like, are you doing this on purpose? Like, are you doing this on purpose? Like, if the whole point is that one of your claims, which was you want to come back and help elevate new talent and all this other stuff,
right.
does this elevate anybody else? Does this elevate?
Not really. Like nobody knew where like if you was gonna fight anybody at least like or like help any LA Knight is not in the like if somebody could have done a title shot anybody there's so many people you ain't face yet like
And then you got the line that never got responded to.
just look at Orton like last year at WrestleMania. Even though he didn't even have a match, this man didn't even have a match or an opponent for him. He just made a moment, and from his point, from being a fan of the sport in general and being a fan of knowing who Joe Hendry is, he did his taunt in the ring. For Joe Hendry to get RKO'd, and I know people was mad about it at first. Joe Hendry himself said he enjoyed that moment because that's once in a lifetime. It's Orton. Like you don't know when like stuff like to know that Orton is a fan of your work is telling in itself. So it kind of did help put him over more because it's like Joe Hendry didn't really get buried from that. It literally elevated him now because he got to do more stuff with TNA. And it's like part of the title goal, and then all of a sudden he didn't get it back. It's like, yeah.
So, but then we get to this whole, it becomes Roman and Punk. And I'm like, okay. And you get your first promo segment, and Roman is keeping everything as professional as possible. Punk to drop the line, I'm going to bury you next to your father.
Yeah, the disrespect was real.
And while a lot of people are like still confused about this, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say this. That punch that Jimmy gave him was signed off on, but he made sure he potatoed the fuck out of Punk because of disrespect. So yes, it was. That's why Punk kept holding his eye because he wasn't expecting to get hit that hard. He thought it was gonna be a worker's punch.
He
It was
really
not
got
a reverse
hit.
punch.
He got hit for real.
And he's still pushing the notion of, oh, well, you sent your cousins out, and he's trying to do this whole thing where he makes Roman seem like Roman's weak. And then Roman come back on the very next to your father line is, you're old. And that's enough to set Punk off. So either, I'm sorry, Punk, but I'm going to use your own words against you. Either it's a terrible, terrible,
Right.
or you're as soft as the rest of us you like. You got it.
We remember what happened the last time somebody called Punk old, like the MJF did it. Like he came back with like a promo that like was like, okay, he called him like a dollar store Miz.
Yeah.
Which made that feud beautifully, because then MJF kind of got the last laugh afterwards, and he didn't actually win the title, but he still, you know, he got a win somewhere in his own hometown,
I mean,
because it's his hometown. Like, you know,
it wouldn't be the first time.
Tony Khan had to do it just because, you know, it made sense. Then CM Punk got his revenge in Chicago, so I'm like, yeah.
He lost.
Wait, didn't?
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he fight twice going there?
He lost like some shit. Remember, the third was when he beat him.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's right. So then he talked shit about Chicago afterwards in a promo with like MJF. Yeah.
So, you know, it's what it is. But
Then speaking of Tony's, right? Tony Storm, and I know I seen Tony Storm and Ronda. Yeah.
I don't want to get into this because this is gonna make me go into a whole nother bit. This is gonna make me go into a whole nother bit about double standards.
Yeah.
I don't want to have that conversation just yet. I feel like that's a better conversation for Cooley or you and Big A to have, not for me, the production guy.
Right.
But yeah, can we skip that?
we
Can
feel
we instead talk about this instead?
Well, another point I just seen, right, was like, it's on Twitter because Triple H posted it. So, R-Truth and Damian Priest are the new tag team champions. They won the titles on SmackDown. So,
Oh,
yeah. And then
that's how much. And it's not a slight at Priest or Truth. I actually love both of them, especially fucking Truth. It's a goddamn national treasure. I'm just sick and tired of them feeding these two fucking horseshit. I really am.
like
They're the tag team champions in a division that barely exists right
yep. There's no teams for right now. Like, nothing.
now. I have nothing else to say to that. Like, this should have been something that happened back during the Judgment Day time when Truth was a part-time member, but he was going through the whole bit. This is when that should have happened, and it would have been perfect because the tag team division was actually still alive and well.
And you
Now
had
the tag team division is on a fucking respirator.
and you had Sammy with the bloodline at around this time. Like it was
It would have been.
entertaining TV.
It would have been gold. It would have been fucking gold. It just would have been gold, and it frustrates me more because Priest right now should be holding the world title. He should be.
He was the champ for like a brief moment.
He was the champ for all what 3 months.
And they took the title right off of him, and he went straight SmackDown after helping Rhea. Like, and that's when Rhea went into her moment of like insanity, where she felt like I'm alone, I don't have any friends. Like, sent my friend away to the other brand, and I have nobody. And then her and EO happened.
Yeah. And you know what? Good on him.
That's another fair.
No. That's Mina Shirakawa and Tony Storm. or Tony and Mariah May,
Yeah.
or Tony, Mariah, and Nina. Take your pick.
Get one, get both.
Right.
Get one. Collect all three. Besides, we all know WWE in this age will not ever go full throttle with that.
Yeah.
They semi tried to with the lip thing. They didn't do it right, and it didn't work, and they dropped it. So, it is what it is. But
I had a dream match in my head that it would have been dope to see,
well,
but
before you get to your dream match, because we're talking about tags and stuff, and remembering that there was a match, women's tag team match.
was it on Raw or SmackDown?
SmackDown, okay, so it was Irresistible Forces versus the Bellas.
Yep.
Got murdered.
Poor Nikki.
Yeah, there was no survivors. Like Nia Jackson and Last.
So what I'm hearing is that the Irresistible Forces basically came out to Tommaso Ciampa's old NXT theme song, "No One Will Survive," and literally murdered the Bellas and walked out with the titles. That's what I'm hearing.
That's not what happened at all. Because Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss came out too. And they both got murdered as well.
Yeah.
So they were,
Well, so it was a complete genocide.
yeah.
So I would say, no one will survive.
Oh, truly ugly.
Right. Right.
Oh, so they went Ring of Honor, Joe and stuff, right? DNA, like
Hey.
Joe's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Every day of your life. Every day of your life. So,
Dean's gonna kill you, like.
We need to send that down. We need to send that
I'm
down.
there to the SWAT team.
Right.
To the SWAT team.
Right.
so initially,
CIA.
All the cops, all
Ice. Oh, ice.
the ice. With your blood to the gas station right now and get cookies. They go to get cookies. They don't want it.
Oh my God.
Send them.
we need to go. We need the baby.
We need help.
We need some milk. I'm good. So, at pay-per-view, at WrestleMania, they're supposed to be going up against Charlotte. And that's
To my knowledge,
so
they lost titles to them.
yeah, so
They don't
we've already proven twice that the two of them can't hang, but we're doing this again. Okay, so let me ask a question.
Right.
Is this a title change?
I see them keeping the titles.
I don't. Because it's the only way this makes sense that they are running this back this way at WrestleMania is that it's a change in the titles. Charlotte lets get the titles back at Mania for a big moment. Or if they don't win the titles, maybe this is when we finally get the double cross between one of those two. But the question is,
Cause they've been they teased it a little bit, and then it's the elimination and the Rumble, like that's gonna play a part in it too. Like,
so
I'm seeing it come. It's like they teasing it, like they tried to tease it with the Jade and Bianca stuff, but we didn't get that yet.
well, we're still not gonna get that because Bianca's still out getting surgery on her hand and doing rehab for her hand. Like, who knew that breaking your thumb could inhibit you so much? But you know, I'm gonna
Are
say
you a
back.
therapist?
Who knew?
Are you a therapist?
No, but I do my research, and
Oh.
I know how much
You
you
get
get
wet
with
MD, guys. Wet MD.
So,
Bianca's a trooper. She'll be back. You know.
so it might be. It just might not be in time for Mania or anything else. If she comes back, the chances of her making SummerSlam are slim. But I think that's where she comes back. If not, it's Survivor Series.
Yeah, I'm thinking Survivor Series. Give her time to recover up.
Yeah, I mean, she's going through the therapy and stuff as we speak. So, like, surgeries and stuff have already been done. She's just going through therapy. So depending on how that's going is what they'll do.
And Naomi,
I would
when she come back, it's gonna be crazy when she come
When
back.
my baby comes back
Oh,
and she put all wait.
oh, she's still doing
Oh,
it.
let me see if I can do it, Naomi. I'm sorry if I butchered this. And you can't come and but Jimmy,
She got
Jimmy, you can't say shit. You can't say shit, Jimmy. You just gotta take it.
she got
You won't shut up.
to keep the proceed with caution. That's it.
Oh, she's going. Not a problem. But I'm gonna try my best.
I'm gonna chop you if you butcher it.
When I come back, all you have is trouble. And all you have to stand in my way, that's proceed with God.
And then it's the evil laugh at the end that that's like beautiful stuff, man. But like before, like we said, the Jade and Rhea situation is gonna be intense.
Y'all talked about that. So, let me tell you how I think this is gonna go. I think in my mind, Rhea's gonna try her best to be a professional. So,
Right. But Jade
and I think Jade,
gonna antagonize her into
or she's gonna stiff her one too many times.
and
And within 10 minutes of that match,
we ain't gonna like that shit no more. And just
I think it's going to turn into a real slugfest. And it's going to break into another Charlotte Tiffany situation. And
That's-
that's the worst of letting people who legit hate each other do a match together can get.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A better version of that, Matt and Edge, that's much better.
Yeah.
They let them beat the shit out of each other for weeks to get it out their systems to finally have a professional match together. That's how they did that.
Yeah.
But they ain't let these two touch.
Yeah.
But I want to say that there's a small chance after this Friday, on Mania, that might not happen. Because they let Jade have something. They let Jade have something that she hasn't had since she left AEW. They let her put a group together.
Yeah.
So now she has baddies, I guess it'd be 3.0.
Yeah.
Baddies 3.0.
Continuation.
So,
Yeah. Like really let her do her thing. Like the way
yeah.
they-
So I think
We're gonna do a female version of the Four Horsemen. And wait for Charlotte to do her double cross on left.
no, it's not gonna be that.
that would be hilarious.
It's not gonna be that because as much as she should be considered, they're never gonna consider Meech and we all know better.
No, Leach can get kicked out. Because eventually,
So
eventually, to take out last.
hold on, wait, no. Come over here. Get over here.
So eventually,
No, get over here. So, get over here.
Yeah.
Get over here, ball man. Welcome back to the studio in the hot seat.
I mean, I guess, if we do this to tag team for the tag team titles and we do this right, proper knockoff for that, Legend and Nia Jax, you somehow get Charlotte and Jade together. So that way it'd be fair, because playing right now, these ladies are just monsters. And who can really knock them off in this
Intimately.
That's how I think, right? A good trip to downtown.
Rick since.
Yeah. That's how I would rate it,
Right.
you know? You know, we need that, we need that female division of tag team. Start having a hot heat rise. They need to heat it up now because, yeah, it needs to be saved.
Well, I'm glad you said this, right?
It definitely needs to be saved.
I'm glad you said this because I'm wondering like, so like, has the White Six been doing anything lately? Like,
And the Y6 looks like they're starting to actually look like the group that we know in NLW right now. I'm not gonna say their name, you know, because I'm not trying to have bad juju. Like,
I don't have any bad juju. The group
but
the group that I will not speak of, right? I won't even mention them, and they're well and dead. You know, they had a short run. You know, certain members finally saw the light and got away because a certain leader didn't know what to say to them. And I basically told them in the chat many times it was gonna happen. I literally visualized it happening, and nobody believed me. And I was, oh yeah, we're gonna take over NLW. We're gonna take all the gold and this, that, and third. And Anka and this particular person are the only two out of the group mainly that won anything. The rest didn't win anything. And that's when, Reaper, he finally saw the light. He left. He's gone. He's not part of the group anymore. So it's like you only have, how many members is it now? Like, is it just two? Is that it? Is it stop it the Pakistan and Robbie? Like, where's this?
I don't know, you know, the inside. You know, I do got a little insight. You feel me? But it's getting kind of wicked. It's getting wicked out there.
Wicked,
Like,
like a movie, right? Like Wicked, or
not,
or
there's dark days coming.
or is it getting sticky? Like Tyler the Creator said,
Nah.
it's getting sticky.
It's getting more like 3-6 Mafia, you know, like.
Oh, so is it
Like more, you know,
is it Brood, or is it that yet?
yeah, it's getting real, yeah, it's getting real scary.
Okay.
You feel me? But, man, speaking of making foreseeing the future, predictions come true and whatnot. Remember we had this conversation a couple of episodes
Right.
about the outcome of our nation and where it was headed.
Yep.
Remember we had a conversation a couple of, I don't know what episode it was, but it was
Probably like
I think it was one of our first two episodes or 3 episodes.
something like that. Because I know me and Serge did a thing. We did an update for real. So it was like he wasn't around for it, like he was chilling, whatever. Like but we did an update for the show, like it's why we've been gone. Then it was like the last one we
Oh,
did.
you mean the one that lost last minute, like an idiot?
Oh man.
It's what happens when you're in the middle of a movie.
Well, no. On my live. So he was good. Goodness, because I remember Chris they called me and told me. He was like, I was like, don't worry, I did not do it. I was like, yeah, that's what I called you. Thank God somebody going back up. But remember those episodes ago, right? I said that these days that we are in was going to happen. Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
Didn't I? And look, I told you they're gonna fuck around and find out. And I'm happy because it's just like, look, I told y'all put real gangster in a seat that runs this our nation. My man kidnapped a leader. My man is dropping bombs like it's Black Friday. Like, come on, man. Like, he is dictating to other people of what they're going to do with their country. Like, my man started a whole, and nobody ain't locking this man.
And all of this, not to mention all of this is a distraction. You know, yeah, files. It's all is the coverage tracks. Like,
See, and no, once it was the cover up is the Epstein file. That is a distraction, not the war. The war is the reason why they're trying to distract us and keep talking about the Epstein file.
yeah.
But it's not working because once again, this crazy ass dude.
I know what he wants. Right.
So folks,
Definitely
folks,
vote for
stop
him.
saying that I'm a Trumper. You know what I'm saying? Stop saying, well, you voted for that. I'm like, no, I didn't vote for this thing. I voted for myself. Okay, that's what I do every time I vote. I don't vote for none of these people. I vote for myself.
And
I put myself down. Hey, Corey Johnson. Okay.
and stop calling him like your president. You vote like that. It ain't my president. I don't.
That's what I should say.
Yeah. It's not my guy.
Like this, right.
Shall I teach them the proper terminologies?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, from now on, whenever you do not call him your president, he is either A, that guy who got voted in by a bunch of morons, or B, the Cheeto in state. That is all you can call him.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh.
Touche. Is this about the apology?
Well,
Pass this. I'm sorry about that, people. You know, so disrespectful. Just like your president. So you know, but yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. Oh my God. Did y'all hear what this man said? With the Japanese lady and her face.
Super disrespectful.
Oh my God. He said, oh yeah, I got big surprise. I love surprise. Japan, they know a lot about surprises. Tell me about Pearl Harbor. What what? Who said?
That was just the most bold statement, like,
Right,
ever made, and then do it in their face, like,
in their
doing it
face.
with no chill whatsoever.
Then this man said something about like, oh, it's one of the reports actually is not a question. He just blatantly said, I do what I want.
Yeah, this man has no chill whatsoever.
This man is George W. Bush 3.0. Okay?
You got him beat for real, and
Only thing this man has not done yet, which, I mean, if you really want to earn a Nobel Peace Prize, instead of forcing this lady to give hers up to you, you know what I'm saying, which you didn't really earn. But why don't you do what George W. did? Set in the school, raise the kids in books, little stories, you feel me? And you may have got a Nobel Peace Prize. Some shit had to go down. which was the perfect time for you to do what you do now. Like, this was a bomb. So help Israel keep doing what they did, but didn't get involved. Just waited till they needed some help.
Mm-hmm.
Then start shooting some missiles involved. Oh yeah. What's the new Ayatollah?
Yeah.
Look, my guy. I'm sorry for your loss. Okay. Your dad was a crazy ass fool. You know what I'm saying? Very crazy ass guy. But I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss too. 'Cause, you're not safe. You see what that man did to your daddy? You don't think you're his target?
And
He's gonna get you too.
And on top of that, it was the planned assassination where y'all felt so sorry when election time came. Like, oh my God, he got shot. Like, yeah, cause this is after Biden got, he left. He got, he was going through his dementia, whatever. Like, so like, oh yeah, like Trump got shot, whatever. Like, now we have to vote him in. Y'all fell for the bait. Like, it's literally y'all fell for that bait. And what happened? A lot of people that went to vote. Cause I'm telling you straight up, I voted for neither party. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, and at the end of the day, people was gonna go for Kamala, right? They thought she was gonna do something different. Her speech was great because she called him out on his shit. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be different. The same thing Hillary did, right? When I seen that voting day and the election vote thing go through, right? I'm like, this shit, the same thing that happened 11, 10 years, like it's the same shit. It's literally, it's just a different colored race or female, but it was the same outcome. A lot of the votes people voted for Hillary, that shit's either got tossed out or they was late votes that just didn't get called in and get casted and motherfuckers didn't care, so they knew they was gonna pick Trump, especially them.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate, you know what I'm saying? And give true, honest feelings and opinions as a American.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love my great nation, you feel me?
Yeah.
And how I feel about it, do I want the war? No. Was I actually necessary? It was long overdue. You know, these are actions that were supposed to have happened many presidents ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had one try. Was it a failure? Yeah, because Afghanistan turned around, showed they had. You know what I'm saying? That's a very scary, dangerous place to be. You know what I'm saying? You get your ass up in the, we get you lined up in the mountains. You can't fuck us up because we gonna fuck your ass up because we can see you. We got higher advantage, but
And I'm glad you brought that up, right? Because I just wanted to make this one point for real. 9/11 was an inside job. That's right. The Bush administration was in on it. I don't fuck what you say or try to defend it, debate it. Like, this shit,
right.
he knew that shit was gonna happen, bro. Like, you look at the way the building broke, and then they keep saying the number 11, like 11,000 people, floor 11, like the 9/11, like the shit is the number 11 is there for a reason. It was set up that way.
I mean, yeah, of course it's a setup, but it was a setup. It's the same techniques. Only difference is Bush did it smarter and properly. You feel me? To get his way of it done other than Trump. See, Trump, once again, he doesn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like once again, playing devil's advocate. Once again, my guy. But I'm tired. I'm giving y'all ways to understand where I'm coming at. Like, if I was the president, my actions, my tactics, yeah, they're kind of sending you on Trump lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not letting you people tell me what to do. I am the goddamn president of the league. I am the commander in chief. If I say that, hey, we need this done, boom, boom, let's get it done. Come on, let's get these votes up. We won't know unless we try. You know what I'm saying? And but
So Cooley, what you're saying is right. When I'm think I'm getting from this right. Are you saying that Trump right now is the apex predator right now?
yes,
No fucks given.
no
does
fucks given. You know what I'm saying? He don't care what's coming out his mouth.
strikes it all.
Things that needs to be, and this is why I like the guy. You feel me? Because he's honest. I'm saying he's literally telling you exactly what's going on. And y'all just sit here bitching and moaning and crying like when it happens. When it actually happens, y'all turn around and start bitching, whining, moaning and crying. It's like I can't mind whine, moan, and cry about it when he said that he was going to do it.
His actions is like a black person in the street. Like if they got beef with somebody, they don't give no fuck. They gonna get this person. They gonna
Right.
lie. Like they not gonna explain why they doing it. It's just gonna happen. Like it's either you in the way or you gonna get ran over. Like it's the only thing. So that but the racist shit and all that shit that happened in 2016 where all these Karens and shit start talking and getting real. They start feeling themselves after he was president's first time. Like really started talking shit. And every time you see it recorded on video, Karens do the same thing. They antagonize. They play victim when they get called out for their shit. It's a part of being a narcissist and being the fact that you think you're entitled to everything because of your race. Like when everybody should equally be able to live in the world as equals, right? We should, but y'all still brainwashed on that shit that happened in, the fucking 50s and 60s and all that shit. Like, still same demeanor, different century, different decade, same bullshit. Like, I got bolder because Trump's president, and y'all know his family background and all that.
I need you to read this out. I didn't even think about this. That just popped up on my feed.
So a feed by AJ, Austin James
From Wrestling Nostalgia.
from wrestling, WWE nostalgia. Every set of tag team titles in WWE now held by one of the members of Anoa family.
Yeah, NOI. So,
Oh,
AKA the Bloodline.
Yep.
damn.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
right. See, yep, again.
So,
Yeah.
you got Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso.
Yep.
Solo
And Tom.
and Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
Nia Jackson last night.
Yeah. So, the only person who's the odd one out of the family, Latch.
Yeah. But again, they still chant, and this happened. Didn't the same thing happen along, like even when, remember in the bloodline when all of them had the belts and Naomi was champ before like when find out about the pregnancy. So it's like it continues in the family, like people like keep it in the family.
And
It goes back to once because I love how Randy Orton did it in his promo. Like it goes to really show you that there's more than one royal family.
Yeah.
and I will put this out in the ether. If Tamina would have never had to leave because of what happened to Jimmy Snuka
Yeah.
on his deathbed with that whole court case and everything, would it be her and Nia there's a small slaughterhouse instead?
I believe, yeah. I see
It could, yeah. That's what it should have.
that would have been
It would have
beautiful.
been
Beautiful to see.
would make sense. How about no, did you listen to the T.I. and 50 Cent did, well, that
I heard the family disses. I heard all.
T.I. did against 50.
Yeah.
And 50, you know, T.I. had tried to do, he had tried to do his combo, you feel me?
Yeah.
But, my man, 50, you know, y'all know the movie, his TV show Power, and whatnot, you know, he always got a little nice little theme song that he plays with his show, right? My man, 50, he's smart. I love the way he run business. He's a great businessman. You know how to cash in on him on the project. You know what I'm saying? And this man for his diss on his intro song. Dude.
And it's gonna be on there for 5 years. Like, so when they time the show come on, you gonna hear this song every time. Like, it's crazy work. And the funny thing about it is like when T.I. did this whole thing, it's like, all right, cool. He ain't accept the verses. I already discussed it
Right.
years
Why
ago.
you
If he changed his mind and not do it, it's for obvious reasons. You don't want to rap no more. Like 50 can rap and do a tour. He'd rather make his money on tour. He's not trying to bad way out like that's. He been there, done that for like he beat Murder Inc. and all. Like he don't want to keep battling him. Like he only dissed Jimmy and them because they kept talking shit on their podcast and the Fab made the diss. So he and Max B don't fuck with Jimmy and all. But some people was like that's crazy because him and Dave East is friends. Like he cool with Dave East, whatever. So it's just like they both on their diss taking shots at all of them. And it's like 50 doing typical. It made me think like 2007 50 when him and the Lox when he went at it. He was trolling. Like 50 has never taken nobody serious in a diss ever. That's why he beat Ja Rule in the first place. Like he was not taking it serious. That whole thing. Like yeah, for the street politics of it because he got shot. They admitted trying to get 50 out of there. Like. I don't fuck with you. You try to get me out of here twice, not once, but twice. First time was just the shooting alone. Second time, y'all tried to come in the studio while we was at Hot 97 and turn the lights out. And because y'all know I can box, I got a boxing background. All I did was walk away with a few stitches. Y'all stabbed me, but Tony Ayo was like, they had the burner on him. Like it was the safety went on. So anybody, if they would have let off. Somebody wasn't gonna make it out of there. Like it don't matter who it was. Could have been anybody. Ja Rule could have been gone. Like the situation could have got ugly. But the fact that 50 only walked away with some stitches and still dished y'all even harder and just trolled you. We didn't get serious not one time. That's why he beat the game.
Me personally, when it comes to the T.I. and 50 situation, it all started from T.I.'s son. See,
And 50 a cancer.
see what T.I. should have did, put his son in check, like, look what we're doing. Strong ass man, you still a little ass kid, stay in your lane, you feel me?
Then the mind got him.
He did step in. Then that's between me and 50,
Right.
because T.I., you got your son, got your son stepping in.
He making shirts with his mom's face on
Trolling,
there.
you know,
making
because
packs.
50, you know, he the troll, but you know, got your son stepping in when it be something between y'all two, because y'all was beefing. You know what I'm saying?
Now, to be fair, like, and I mean, I feel like King had to say something because he's like, you're not gonna disrespect my mother. Like, I don't give a fuck who you is. Like, that's off limits. Like, you say whatever you want about my father. To say something about me, that's cool. I'm just like, you know.
That's interesting.
But my mom, off limits. That's
That's interesting.
But I got something on him. But
and what
what was all this? You know, granted, when Mel first was talking about my man's mom, you know, and shit, and you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, okay, yeah, if you talk about mom, but don't talk about that's a different lane. You know what I'm saying? That's a real different lane. Your mom is living. Don't be going to the man's mom grave. You know what I'm saying?
Like they tried to, like they
Took
tried
it
to,
too far.
like they tried to do with Megan over the Nicki shit, when they was literally gonna go to her, they got the dots on her gravesite and literally was like, we gonna dig your mother up. Like that shit is in, it's like, you taking it beyond what the beef is or the altercation is, cause it's like,
Right.
let it be between the artists or people involved, like why are you involving yourself?
T.I. sitting here letting his son doing thinking that his son is not gonna get touched or cannot be touched because you're T.I.
You know what it is?
T.I.
You know what it
His
is?
son will get touched.
You know what it is? It's a clout chase. 50 get mentioned all day, every day. He make money without even having to move. So it's like, what can we do to get this attention drawn on us? T.I. album about to drop. Okay, cool. I'm gonna challenge him to this verses. Yeah, we talked about it. He clearly changed his mind. He didn't want to do it now. So you got mad because he didn't want to do it. You was insistent on trying to force him
Once
into
what that
doing
sound-
it.
once what that sound like, that sound like a 3-year-old kid that can't get. I had to know, you know.
So because you know that your album is drop, you know, since you know that your album is going to drop and 50 is in the algorithm, you going to clout chase your way because they kept saying maybe the comedy ain't work, the stand up ain't work out. So now you need something else to do. You putting this album out, you cut your hair, you going back to the old tip, like you trying to get your fans back on your side, and then it's like you clout chasing off of 50. You could have did a versus with Wayne, really, like that'd have made more sense, or Jeezy. Y'all both from Atlanta, Future, somebody else that would have made more sense. Like
That's because his fucking son out here got T.I. looking like a goddamn fool.
and then Damani got involved, so he made two discs.
Got T.I. looking like a damn chump.
And the family speaking up, and people like, yeah, 50 still losing. He got to, how, when 50 don't have to say nothing. That's the point. You don't have to say nothing. He's killing this man in silence. I don't understand. Like, he's
T.I. still got to make music to be relevant.
50
got to sit back and just
50 getting
direct and make shows.
50 getting paid off of his old hits. He just did a tour last year doing his old stuff from his G Unit albums and stuff like that.
What type of business is T.I. doing? You know what I'm saying?
And the tour was overseas.
Like besides doing those side gigs, he's still not doing that little reality TV show.
The Family Hustle.
Yeah.
They done with it. He's more focused on his acting and then did stand up.
What's the last movie he acted? Outrage.
Now the last one I remember seeing was like the Chicken Shack with Mike Epps. That was funny as fuck with Mike Epps. You know, Mike Epps and Mike Epps and Mike Epps and Queen Latifah made it funny.
What was the last movie T.I.
But that's the last one I remember.
Last one I seen, he was in this movie called Monster.
I didn't even see that shit. No, I ain't gonna lie.
He didn't last long than that.
I know American Gangster. That was
He died.
American Gangster. Uncle Frank. Uncle Frank. And that's, yeah. ATL.
Really?
Rashad. New. But yeah. And then his mother just passed away too recently.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss, T.I. You know, family.
So he going through it. So it's that
I'm respectful. I'm not disrespectful.
not pulling a cane and making a shirt,
Like
a t-shirt.
Like a damn son.
he ain't make a t-shirt with the mama face.
T.I., I'm telling you right now, just let me run into your son. I'm punching the damn mouth.
Papoose out here trying to make disses that is not helping your career. It's like, bro, like you have not had a hit yet, and still one of the best lyrics is out there. But it's like you're not marketable. You with Clarissa, who was basically helping you brand your career somehow, but you still dissing 50. Like that's really gonna help resurrect your career, and it's not like you went from Remy after she cheated on you to this. Like, the females in the relationship are the breadwinners in the situation every time. And that's facts. Like, Remy was the one being talked about, but then she got completely buried at the battle, hosting the battle
Well,
because of the situation.
Well, Remy didn't want to get, I mean, Clarissa didn't want to get talked about. She shouldn't do shots at 50. That's the problem.
Now, also, to answer your question, according to IMDb, his last movie is something called The Apartments. The Apartments. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be The Apartments, but it's ghetto stuff.
Yeah, from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta.
2023.
Yeah, I ain't hear about it.
Hear about
As much as I love ATL, I ain't hear nothing about that.
Right.
Chicken Shack was like one.
Oh, what's the, what was it? The rating?
According to this, it's 5.2 stars, but I don't know. I mean, I want to believe him.
Probably more white.
What they gross?
Oh, okay. This is why. Okay, so he doesn't have an acting right for this. He's got a
Okay.
so he directed and wrote this, and I can see why this would be 5.2 stars. In this movie, just off of this little trailer I'm looking at,
Right.
Carlos in DC Empire.
Okay. The comedy for them negative that.
Okay, T, okay.
Gotta
But how much would they gross?
do it for Atlanta.
Let's find out.
Gotta do it for Atlanta because you know DC line fly from Atlanta. That remind me-
Back into her now, he didn't top power.
I'm still wondering when this Friday movie goes to drop. This final
No, that's just like that waiting on that is like waiting on GTA 6 to come out.
yeah. GTA 6 will be here in 2027, 28.
Right.
Is that shit?
Because Sturge had showed me something. And, actually, no, we was looking at something over there.
Right.
They saying that the GTA 6, unfortunately, is having troubles with the 2026 launch.
I
So-
knew it. I knew it. I already
So
knew
like,
it.
now the man watch this shit ain't on 2030.
because they paid so much money budget wise for this game to
Right.
get developed, and as much as people like, oh yeah, we need to come out, it's coming out this year. Like, if the game sucks, y'all gonna critique it and say it's trash and not want to play it no more. Like, so they want to make sure their money's worth invested into it is right. Everything, the bugs is gone. Everything. By the time you play it, is worth playing it. Like WWE 26, people was having fun with that shit right now.
If they really want to get like have real genuine straight good work with it when it comes to like the bugs problem. Have a systems where though is hacker protected. These game hackers,
Yeah.
they get in, they fuck the game up. And they really while you're playing the game, they really reason why there's a bug issue because hackers get in and they do their little when they playing the games and shit, fucking the game up.
And that's why Splitgate, we launched Splitgate too, because it was some issues that when they dropped it the first time.
So, to that statement, if somebody knows a little bit about game design and programming a little bit, that's not necessarily true as far as like the bugs and stuff. Sometimes that stuff is there just at the beginning. And it's stuff that they either haven't figured out how to fix yet, because of like there's certain coding that doesn't always work together with each other. Because there's lines of code when you program stuff, right? And to program like one function could be like 3 lines of code. And sometimes you might program one thing, and you go and program another, and somewhere in that lines clash. And that's what creates a lot of glitches. And you can go back, you can try to fix the code, you can clean it up, delete the code, make new code, stuff like that, but it takes time to figure out what works. That's what actually the issue with a lot of those things. Not hackers. Hackers are a different, separate things themselves.
The hackers just gonna do that shit.
But it's hard to,
Especially if they got phones.
yeah, and it's hard to keep people like that out because their whole thing is we sit down and figure out code.
And if they
That's a little hard to do. Even if you try to make like a security thing for it,
they'll figure it out.
it'll take them long, but they will figure it out. So,
And if they
That's what said something that
but what would be more required for them to do is actually doing more like what some other games do. Start banning people.
as soon as you
Start
have
banning them by IP instead of by the account.
right,
Start
not for people, not for take people to report. That's what I'm saying. Something that keep them, from even coming in. Period. Like,
but some
like have a programs where it go soon as they come in because they won't come in with their shit.
right
That's how the accountant shit. Soon
like
use that account, and they should have a system to where the account from the game, from the gamer side.
like an auto cat like an auto capture.
And then it just shut them down.
That would be dope.
So they tried this in the past. There was a game that tried this. I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it was one of Call of Duty tried this.
Oh,
They had to drop it because the way those auto systems work, they don't. The programming for it, it's not there yet. That's the best way to say it.
Right.
And they were banning a lot of people who weren't cheating.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to drop it because for some reason those things don't really fit in the game.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of work to be done. A lot.
yeah, when I be playing cheaters all the time, like regardless of the game.
And Bob, I've been trying to research this for you.
Uh-huh.
So I don't have a gross number because I can't find it. It's not posted.
They ain't do too well.
It's a straight to DVD movie. And they don't really track.
Yeah. Once it's straight to DVD, that's nice and Walmart quick.
Right.
End up on Netflix or something like a couple months, like, oh man, I know about this movie.
Hey, Journeyman. It's nice to have y'all. It was nice enjoyment. You know what I'm saying?
Hope you had your popcorn, got your laughs in,
Definitely hope
cold beverages.
you enjoyed the show. Sparked a nice, like, good.
Tuck,
Doobie.
tuck the little ones in for school tomorrow. They got to go learn, educate.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Very important. Yeah.
Very, very important. As always, it's Carl House. And we all love you. Deuces.
Also, wait before you gonna plug in. Make sure y'all follow us on the socials. You already know what it is. MD Nice the Gamer on Twitch. That's MD Nice. All of that is one word, like underscore the with an A, not an E. Underscore gamer. Same thing on same thing on YouTube too. It's the same thing. You find me on TikTok with content, whole bunch of stuff. And Mr. Professor X7, Mr. Professor 7, like X7 that's my sports channel on TikTok where I post all sports related stuff, wrestling, football, basketball, you name it. Yeah, so definitely check me out, follow, show some love.
Hey, real quick, Professor X, since you just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Who you got for March Madness? My money's on Michigan.
Shit.
Well, specifically Michigan State. They've been killing it this year.
Okay. Sad part is I don't want it's too embarrassing. I've been missing the games really, so I lost track on what team's playing though. But if Michigan playing, and I know how fire Michigan was last year, dude, Michigan is definitely dangerous for real. So
All right, but you got beating Duke.
it's a possibility. Duke is it's Duke, man. It's hard to call it with Duke. Their school is just too fucking talented. It's just the many greats have come from that school. Jason Tatum, like again, Zion, even though it was Zion, we know about Zion's situation, but both Duke alumni, great players at what they do. Zion just, I'm glad Zion lost all the weight he did and he full performing like he used to because them injuries wasn't it, bro. I'm sorry, he kept getting injured
Yeah.
due to his body weight. So glad to see him still balling, but like yeah, as far as Duke is Duke. Like they do what they do every year. Like LSU, all them schools, you know what I'm saying? And speaking of football, I can't wait for football to come back after this for the college football because Old Little Miss and them did they thing. You know, Miami, the Hurricanes did they thing. Mike Irvin. And then just coaching his ass off for real that whole thing.
You got anything else you want to plug while you're at it?
And also don't forget to check out the Source Group game. Like y'all gotta make sure y'all check out the game room for real. Gotta check out the game room.
I'm working again.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out my boy Sturge. He's posting content. I post content daily. Like my Twitch, I ain't streaming like since last week, but like I will be streaming soon. I just been posting my stories because I came back from the Houston trip for real, been posting stuff with that. But the streams is coming. I've been working on clips too, so that's another reason. But I have been on YouTube lately. I've been streaming on there, so check out both.
So
Sub up and all that.
also, let's check out, you know, on Facebook and LW
Yes, NLW. We can't forget about NLW.
and YouTube, the YouTube page and LW. No Limit Wrestling.
Speaking of NLW.
I have to say that correctly because there's been such a hard time for me to find the page.
Yeah.
So I have to make the official correction here. It is NLW parentheses No Limit Wrestling. That's the one.
Yeah.
And I will have a talk with AJ and them about that later and see if we can't find a way to change that so that it's a little bit better and easier to find. Also on Facebook is NLW Official.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you find them on Facebook. No Limit Wrestling, or in this case, NLW Official.
And we got the Discord worked on.
I'm getting to that. Damn horses. And also, folks, if you want Discord, you have NLW Shits and Giggles.
We're still working on it. It's not quite up for the fans yet, but we're working.
Still slowly growing.
It's still slowly growing. Literally like the name, Shits and Giggles. Man. Where you can come and hop on and have fun and, you know,
Talk shit.
talk shit and have a great day. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite wrestling fandom moment too? Like,
So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the
Oh. Before we sign off, any socials for Ed? I know it's gone for night, but
nothing great. Folks, this is called